Okay, so I'm gonna make a follow-up video on this DDR Mini, and the follow-up is not actually about what it includes. It's what it doesn't include. More games. And you may be thinking, okay, we haven't hacked this thing yet, but it's being hacked. So when it gets hacked, what do you need? You need more marquees. DDR Max to Extreme. Oh, whoops, that's not DDR. But there's also a dancing stage. So, I had Angelo print all the official marquees in the size of the DDR Mini. They are 5 inches by 4.8 inches. So they will fit onto the official marquee, just like that. The only difference here is the thickness. This is Angela's print, right? You'll hear the sound when I wobble it. And then here's the official marquee. Yes, very thin. But like, you can obviously tell this one's a little more stable and it has a little more print quality to it. But anyway, these marquees are fantastic. So, you know, you normally would just get the plastic piece off, slide it in, if I could find it, and then, okay, there we go. Bite into the marquee, because that's what the original does. It like has these teeth and they bite into the art. I don't agree with it, but it's the only way it works. Easy, right? Well, here's the only drawback. With this marquee being the way it is, it's a little thicker, it's a little harder, I should say. So it's not as like papery. So when I try to put it in, normal, like I did, have it bite down, it doesn't stay on. I have to literally fight with it until it sticks. Okay, looks like it's sticking on. That doesn't always work out easily, but that is just the little installation of Angelo's marquees, and I think it looks a lot better print quality wise, and you could just swap it out for a different mix. So let's say I want to play let's play DDR Extreme, which by the way I had to order a marquee from him to supply these mini marquees because they're so tiny. They're, like I said, they're only 5 inches at most. So he just said, just order a big marquee for me and we could send these for free. So people are asking me if I'm going to be selling these, and I might sell these at some point. Probably next month when Angela returns. But the most concerning thing is if everyone has the marquee if everyone has the mini by the time. There we go. There's Extreme. That took a lot less fighting than last time, but it still requires a little bit of fighting. Just because the marquee material Angelo uses is a lot harder, whereas this one's a lot softer. Like I said, if I start selling these things to people, just be wary of that, because the marquee material Angelo uses, that I always print from Angelo by the way, his marquee materials are a lot stronger. They are made of the same exact material he uses for his big marquees, like I have with Ace First and Extreme. Same exact material. It's just it's smaller, so it still has the same durability as the regular marquees. It just goes inside here. But like I said earlier, you had to kind of fight it. You have to fight with the plastic because it just doesn't like how hard it is, I guess. And yes, you may notice, I don't know the camera, this little crease right here. That's where the fangs of the marquee plexi bite into. Yeah, you'll have to deal with that. It happens on the real thing too, on the Mini. Like, you see those fangs, the punctures. All the marquees are gonna suffer from that. So if you're gonna be swapping marquees, just make up your mind, I guess. Just make up your mind. But anyway, this is a little video I wanted to make on my DDR Mini. Another little thing I did personally, I didn't like how the marquee light looked, so I added 2 LED strips in here. It's not super noticeable, but like, you may notice it's a little more white than bluish white. I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but it does look a little brighter. But I think there's like a limited amount of power this thing supplies to the marquee, because it's such a tiny board anyway. But yeah, this is just a little video I wanted to make for the custom marquees. I have a bunch of them on my bed. I printed a bunch of them, even custom ones. I have Doki Doki Literature Club, Sushi Violation, which is, probably shouldn't be showing that on camera because it's a not safe for work design. Simply Love. Yes, I have In the Groove 1 and 2. I can't find In the Groove 3 for some reason. Don't know why. I know I saw the marquee for a DDR size somewhere. And fuck it, I'll just show Sushi Violation again. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. UsagiSii makes really sexy art, and I'm not gonna be selling this one because this is my own design. This is her artwork. I don't wanna like sell her artwork without her permission for this artwork specifically. But I'm not gonna sell Sushi Violation because I don't really want to do that. So if I do sell these, it's just gonna be the DDR Classic series. It's gonna be the 573 era. As you can tell, this is on a 573 cabinet. Will I sell the pops? I probably won't, because like the only pops I've found are for Extreme, and everything else is just impossible to find. So unfortunately, pops may not happen. I know Max does pops, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is, if I'm gonna be selling custom kits for the Mini, it's just gonna be the 573 era. If there's enough demand, I'll probably sell, like, ask Angela to make the God, Supernova to DDR Ace. As far as I'm aware, that's the last official marquee besides Ace 2 Plus in Europe. But yeah, there's Angela's print of DDR Extreme and the Classic Mini. Looks pretty snazzy. Just you know, once everyone and their mom has a Mini, I'm sure there'll be a good amount of demand for custom marquees for it. And I could give oh yeah, speaking of custom, the resolution, if you're gonna be working on this in GIMP or Photoshop, I use GIMP personally. The resolution is 3000 by 2882. 3000-2882 for the resolution. And that will have it in double resolution. Like, this is made in GIMP, and you can tell, like, the fonts aren't blurry, the artwork's fine, and it looks fine. It looks good. Even like DDLC Plus, that one looks great. But anyway, I made this video a little longer than I expected it to. But I don't really like talking in videos, by the way. Just saying, as you can tell. But yeah, custom marquees maybe coming soon to Frequency Style Arcade. I just say maybe because it kind of violates what I do with Frequency Style. I don't sell like official marquees, official artwork on my site, on my Etsy store. I might make this the exception though. If there's a really good demand for it and everyone and their mom has a Mini DDR that they could hack running all the games or whatever, then I'll consider it. But for right now, it's just kind of a personal thing. But yeah.